महादेव, शंकर महादेव, शंकर महादेव, शंकर महादेव, शंकर महादेव। बोले बम बम, 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 बोले बम 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 बोले, बोले बम बम, 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 बोले बम 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 बोले, बोले बम बम, 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 बोले बम 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 बोले, बोले बम बम, 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 बोले बम 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 बोले। ओम भोलेनाथ शिव नारायण, ओम भोलेनाथ।
बुंदेलखंड से सरदार गोविंद पंत बुंदेले, सरदार बलवंतराव मेहंदड़े, ग्वालियर से सरदार जनकोजी शिंदे और सरदार दत्ताजी शिंदे, इंदौर से सरदार मल्हार राव होळकर।
बोल धरती जयकारा, गगन है सारा गूंजा रे। जग में लहराया न्यारा ध्वज है हमारा ऊंचा रे।
हम वो योद्धा वो निडर, हम जो भी दिशा में जाए,
सारे पथ चरण छुए और पर्वत शीस नवाए।
रास्ते से हट जाए नदियां हो के हवाए।
हम है जियाले जीतने को, हम रण में उतरते हैं। हम सूरज है अंत, हम ही रातों का करते हैं। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे। बोल उठा ये जग सारा, जय मर्द मराठा रे।
जो रक्त है तन में बहता,
वो हमसे है ये कहता।
सम्मान के बदले जान भी दे तो नहीं है घाटा रे।
युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे। बोल उठा ये जग सारा, जय मर्द मराठा रे। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे। बोल उठा ये जग सारा, जय मर्द मराठा रे।
सच के सिपाही अलबेले राही, क्या जानते हो तुम? जब तुम नहीं थे हम कब यही थे, हम भी थे जैसे तुम ध्यान में थे, तुम प्राण में थे जैसे जन्म जन्म। जब तीर तुम पे बरसे तो जैसे घायल हुए थे हम। देखो तो मुझसे कह के मैं जान दे दूं तुम पे, क्या तुम नहीं ये जानते? दुविधा के आगे जब नारी जागे, हिम्मत से काम ले। चूड़ी उतारे, कंगन उतारे, तलवार थाम ले।
मैंने ली आज शपथ है, वीरों का पथ है मेरा रे। लक्ष्य अपना जो बना लूं, वहीं पे डालू डेरा रे।
हम दिशा में जाए, सारे पथ चरण छुए और पर्वत शीस नवाए, रास्ते से हट जाए नदियां हो के हवाए। हम है जियाले जीतने को, हम रण में उतरते हैं, हम सूरज है अंत हमी रातों का करते हैं। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे, बोल उठाए जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे। जो रक्त है तन में बहता वो हमसे है ये कहता, सम्मान के बदले जान भी दे तो नहीं है घाटा रे। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे, बोल उठाए जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे, बोल उठाए जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे।
श्रीमंत नाना साहेब पेशवा को पेशवाई तलवार पेश की जाती है।
युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे, बोल उठाए जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे।
बुंदेलखंड से सरदार
रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे, अरुणाचा अवतार महा, अवतार महा। रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे, अरुणाचा अवतार महा। विजयश्रीला श्री विष्णू परी भगवा झेंडा एकची हा।
शिवरायांच्या दृढ वज्राची सह्याद्रीच्या हृदयाची, दर्या कवळे किळभर नडळे कडकर काठी झेंड्याची, तलवारीच्या धारेवरती पंचप्राणा नाचविता, पाश पटापट तुटती त्यांचे खेळे पट झेंड्यावर।
लीलेने खंजीर खुपसता मोहक मायेच्या हृदयी, अखंड रुधिराच्या धारांनी ध्वज सगळा भगवा होई। रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे, अरुणाचा अवतार महा। विजय श्रीला श्री विष्णू परी भगवा झेंडा एकची हा।
झेंड्याचे हे आवाहन महादेव हर हर बोला, हर हर बोला। उठा हो अंधारावर घाव निशाणीचा घाला, या झेंड्याचे हे आवाहन महादेव हर हर बोला। उठा उठा हो अंधारावर घाव निशाणीचा घाला, वीज कडाडून पडता तरुवर कंपित हृदयांतरी होती, टक्कर देता पत्थर फुटती डोंगर मातीला मिळती।
झंझावाता पोटी येऊन पान हलेना हाताने, कलंकासला धून काढणे शिवरायांच्या फडकती रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे अरुणाचा अवतार महा विजय श्रीला श्री विष्णू परी भगवा झेंडा एकची हा रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे अरुणाचा अवतार महा विजय श्रीला श्री विष्णू परी भगवा झेंडा एकची हा लाखो झेंडे अरुणाचा अवतार महा रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे अरुणाचा अवतार महा विजय श्रीला श्री विष्णू परी भगवा झेंडा एकची हा
शिवरायांच्या दृढ वज्राची सह्याद्रीच्या हृदयाची दर्या खवळे किळभर नढळे कडकर काठी झेंड्याची तलवारीच्या धारेवरती पंचप्राणा चविता पाश पटापट तुटती त्यांचे खेळे पट झेंड्या
लीलेने खंजीर खुपसता मोहक मायेच्या हृदयी अखंड रुधिराच्या धारांनी भज सगळा भगवा होई रणी फडकती लाखो झेंडे अरुणाचा अवतार महा विजय श्रीला श्री विष्णू परी भगवा झेंडा एकची हा
झेंड्याचे हे आवाहन महादेव हर हर बोला उठा हो अंधारावर घाव निशाणीचा गाला
What's up? What's up? Nigga be all that whispering and shit, man. What's up?
All right, what's up, guys? This is the Boxing Peshwa. Just had to get my arm wrapped up and all kinds of other shit overnight and all that stuff. And yeah, I'm back to doing shit. Yeah, it's just gonna get a lot fucking worse. A lot fucking worse for those who call themselves my enemy. So it's going to be rather fun. It's going to be very fun because they have no idea what they're getting into. And, it's my personal enjoyment to destroy. I didn't know if I was going to make it past last night. And, as I was fading, one thing I noticed was nobody seemed to really fucking give a fuck about themselves or anything around them. I saw that somebody took down their stream as well, to cover up all the shit that they were saying. You know, I'm not going to way back now. My religion was disrespected yesterday on that live stream. There's a lot of things that was disrespected on that live stream that now, more than ever, I cannot forget that. Phantom, he disrespected my religion, my faith, and you know, there's no turning back now. He opened his mouth up about something he should not have opened up about. Well, because I'm a religious devotee and he's a clown. Yeah. A lot of people don't realize why I'm a devotee. Yeah, because I had that. Yeah, I've been through the ringer already. And you know, people like Phantom, who hasn't done a damn thing in his life other than sit on his ass and get fat. And probably, I don't know. I don't know. I don't believe half the shit that these morons are saying anyway. He's 5'4", a hobbit. But he thinks he is pulled off the ice of the century. Just where he's miscalculated. As I am someone, I myself, I'm not. I'm not subscribing to this horrendous line of bullshit because these clowns don't know what it's about. They don't know what it's like to live this life and try to pursue the things bigger than themselves. That's why they sit on here and they hate. You know. You know, that's why people troll people who are religious devotees like myself. There's a reason why I'm a devotee. Because if I didn't keep my mind in prayer, in meditation, things would go very bad. There's times when I meditate and things still go bad. You know, but that's just the way things go, man. I'm not gonna sit back and complain about that. But after last night, it made me realize that these clowns need a final warning. A final warning. Not give them chance after chance after chance, like I have been doing. I've tried to be nice. I tried to give these guys the opportunity to explain themselves and conduct themselves accordingly. But they have proven to me that they're no good pieces of scum trash that have put their own shit out there. And you know, now over there at that stream that was last night that got deleted, and for very obvious reasons. You know, the fact that I opened up a fucking arm yesterday. You know, should explain this accordingly. Yeah, I should not be here with you guys today. But God willing, I mean, Lord, you know what? Lord Shiva is with me. You clowns, I've dropped to the lowest of the low. You want it right now. That's exactly what you guys want. They want me to go on some massive doxing spree. I'll get myself in trouble. I'm like, I'm too smart for that shit. They're not on my level when it comes to working hard and working at all, to be honest. Mm, It's not my fault. It's not my fault that I deal with the same shit every single day. I don't hear that from you guys. Talk about this. I'll talk about this openly. You guys can make fun of me about it because by now everybody knows that I do suffer with PTSD and it's from a lot of things. It's explosions, being around guns, and death. You guys just don't understand me. You guys never will understand me. I'm not gonna expect you to understand because the amount of disrespect that has come time after time after time after time, and I should not have to keep on banging this drum. They decided to take it to that level. They wanted to assault Lord Shiva. They wanted to. They wanted to insult that nobody cares about. He says, "Who cares about your Shiva the Destroyer dance?" And let me tell you, what about all the other devotees? Hmm? What about what about millions of Hindus? What about Hindus that will not? What about the Hindus that will not? Would not dare even insult Lord Shiva. Like you're such an idiot. And that kind of idiocracy, the only way to punish that is a full blown removal from online. You know, you insulted one of my gods. I mean, I'm not gonna let you pay for that, man. Don't don't ever think that dance is outside. That dance is a form of praise and worship, brother. And you wanted to insult that dance. You wanted to insult Lord Shiva, and you said nobody cares about the dance. Nobody cares about Lord Shiva. Yeah, you need to go. You need to look at the devotees. You need to look at the Hindus that would not dare one piece to insult my Lord Shiva. I mean, you guys are just idiots if you think you can do that. I mean, I opened up my arm yesterday, and I realized that all these guys they just hate themselves. You know, people insulting my content, da 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 da. I mean, yeah, I got my arm wrapped up and still going, boy. Nobody's even ready for this shit. And let's see what happened in the chat. Salute, Bruce Gas. Salute, man. Yeah, just kind of made himself a permanent enemy yesterday. I would not even. There's no way we would ever be able to make a bridge now. There's no way because if I saw him, if I had a conversation with him, I want to tear his fucking head off. I'm going to destroy him online and get him removed off of this shit because that's the objective. Because that's the clown. The clown work. You don't get the insult. You don't get the insult Lord Shiva, bro. The only reason why I'm here after opening up my arm is Lord Shiva. So I don't want to hear another line of bullshit ever again from Phantom and his fucking crew, his little group of goons. I shouldn't have to explain this time after time after time. But this time it's went too far. And now I have no other choice but to escalate this to the horrible, horrible fits. because now it's got my homies involved. Now it's a group. Now you got a group, bro. Because they were asking about me all night. Yeah, and once they found out what happened, bro. Now it's just more enemies gathering. More enemies gathering left and right for this clown. But for this situation, I don't even have to touch the man to get my point across. That's the point. Neither does anyone else. Because the only thing he is a man with not even 300 subscribers. Pretending like he is getting about 1 million subscribers like Fight Hype. You know, so. And I assure you that Phantom is no Fight Hype. I mean, he puts on this facade like he knows boxing, and it's really found out very easily, quite easily. That he doesn't follow all the sport of boxing. He only knows some weight classes, and you know, if you want a holy war, I'll be more than happy to give one to him. You know, just you wanted to bring up religion yesterday, bro. Yeah, that right there. I mean, I don't think that was the right route to go, because the only way that this is going to end for him is just sheer and utter destruction, an absolute 100% embarrassment. And that right there, I promise you, it's going to end in only embarrassment for him. I don't care what this idiot clown says. He knows nothing about me. He'll never know anything about me. I mean, why should I have to explain myself to a clown, to a absolute 110% nobody clown? But he's gonna face it. He's gonna face it now that, especially after last night and everything that transpired and all its most gruesome details. There's only one thing now to do, and that is, this is beyond eradicate. He's got this coming. Karma is coming. And it's going to be exactly what he deserves. Exactly what he deserves. And Kay needs to agree to terms. Because this is the final warning. You agree to terms. My arm opened up last night, bro. As that blade was getting put through the skin, bro. I noticed that. You know, how horrible you people are. You know, so I look forward to freaking destroying you guys. I want you guys to know that I'm gonna take enjoyment in watching you guys suffer online. I'm gonna enjoy watching you guys get what's coming. Because you guys wanted a holy war. I'll be more than happy to provide one. But I'm telling you, Lord Shiva is with me. And yes, he is a destroyer. He is the destroyer. Because in Hinduism, we have Trimurti. Yeah, it's like your holy trinity. Right? We have Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, Shiva, the destroyer. So your concepts of God and someone else's concepts of God may be different. But every single section, happiness, Rama, love. Love could be associated with Devi or Maji Mauli. So it's like your concepts of religion, because you don't understand it and you end up insulting, makes you look even more of a clown than you already are. Because you don't understand a certain concept of religion. You loosed your fucking mouth. Now here's the end for you. Because I'm not afraid of death. I've already traveled so far, so hard. I've worked so hard. I've been through situations that I should not have lived through, including last night. But this is no longer this is not a warning. This is a final warning. This is no particular warning. And it's only going to get very, very, very bad for you guys. And I'm going to have enjoyment in it.
Shiva, Shiva, Bole Ramba, Bole Ramba, Bole Ramba, Bole Ramba. शिव शङ्कर महादेवा जय शिव शङ्कर महादेवा जय शिव शङ्कर महादेवा जय शिव शङ्कर महादेवा भोले बम बम 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 भोले भोले बम बम 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 भोले.
And now that it's escalated to this point, the only thing that I will discuss, the only terms that I am willing to discuss, is the terms of those guys surrender. That is it. And if they surrender before me, and they ask me, and they beg me, after they accept the terms, then I may just be merciful, or I may just be cutthroat. But here's the thing. I'm not going to be merciful in this instance because you decided you wanted to drop to the lowest of the low. So if you don't want such horrendous treatment, you should probably not treat people so horrendous yourself. So you're just getting what you've been given out. This is your karma. And I'm more than happy. I am more than happy to be part of that whole process. This is what karma is, man. This is what you get for your actions.
अंबे जगदंबे तू साऱ्या जगाची आई पाप तारी विघ्नहारी साऱ्या मोशाची पालनकारी आदिशक्ती आदिकाळी साऱ्या दैत्यांचा वधकारी धनलक्ष्मी विद्याधारी साऱ्या भक्तांची माझी माऊली माझ्या माऊलीचा उदो अंबा भवानी आईचा उदो माझ्या माऊलीचा उदो आई अंबेचा उदो माझ्या माऊलीचा उदो अंबा भवानी आईचा उदो माझ्या माऊलीचा उदो भक्तांना तारीशी सूर दैत्य मारीशी बेल फूल वाहुनी नतमस्तक होऊनी सिंहावर बैसूनी त्रिशूळ घेऊनी भक्तांच्या हाकेला धावली माझी माऊली माझी माऊली अग दुर्गे अग चंडे तू महारुद्र अवतारी सुरमर्दिनी सती पार्वती सुख दुःखात धावणारी आदिशक्ती आदिकाळी साऱ्या दैत्यांचा वधकारी धनलक्ष्मी विद्याधारी साऱ्या भक्तांची माझी माऊली शिवशक्ती दुर्गा तू माझ्या भक्तांना पावतू संकट मोक्षक तू साऱ्या जगाचा उद्धार कर तू माझी माऊली माझी माऊली अंबेचा उदो माझ्या मौलीचा उदो अंबा भवानी आईचा उदो माझ्या माऊलीचा उदो आई अंबेचा उदो माझ्या मौलीचा उदो अंबा भवानी आईचा उदो माझ्या माऊलीचा उदो.
All right. Well, so we're continuing on with a little more. We're going to talk about Jared Hurd and his Probox fight. And going into the night, I mean, he seems to be up against a decent opposition. I know Craig Lewis, who's a heavyweight fighter. He's also on the card tonight. We also have Angeletti. And yeah, I recognize Angeletti. You know, 10 wins, 10 undefeated, 10-0, 7 knockouts. I've seen him on some undercards. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what they bring tonight on Probox because like normally, I have to sit back and wait for like Najee Lopez or something like that, And I enjoy watching a Najee Lopez, even though he had a tough outing. His last fight got dropped. His chin got tested indeed, and he passed the test. He got hit with a solid shot and shot straight back up, man. That's a pretty sick recovery, and he went on to school his opponent. So he's in there with a game opponent. Let's go around. So I was real happy to see Najee Lopez turn up, though. Not gonna lie. But out of all my Pro Box fighters, I would say Najee Lopez is definitely in my top. He's definitely my number one. Even though that he did get dropped, and I'm sure that Pro Box does have other fighters on there that people may see as destroyers and can't drop them or whatnot, but everybody has opinions. Najee Lopez, on the other hand, he just brings facts and logic. His skill. I mean, if he gets touched by someone more serious, we definitely might see him. We definitely might see where his chin's truly at, but so far he has passed the eye test, and he just needs to keep his head up and keep going. I mean, even Artur Beterbiev got dropped. I mean, it was a flash knockdown, very similar to Najee Lopez's flash knockdown. It's not like it absolutely hit him or hurt him. It's more like something off balance. I saw it clear as day. Even though the commentators like keeping things interesting, we should just be real about it and say that Najee brings the facts. We need more fighters like him in the sport altogether, let alone just Pro Box. Respectful, he really doesn't do business like the other clowns do. I'll always respect that. And also, like I said, I'm excited to see how Craig Lewis and Angeletti fare in their fights as well. Because the way that they put themselves out there, I mean, Craig Lewis, I mean, he got the shit beat out of him by Makhmedov. I think he got like the nasal, like his nose was it Makhmadov or was it Makhmadov or was it Zile? But I do know that man, he got knocked out and his nose, it looked like his sinuses cleared out, bro. It was one of the funniest stoppages I've ever seen when it comes to getting hit so hard that you're yelling the ropes as you're falling into them, bro. It's like, yeah, that's how you know you're in a fight. That's one good way. Where you're actually saying it out loud, you could actually see him say the ropes before he hit the ropes. Like, it was hilarious. But you know, I want to see if Craig Lewis gets knocked out in the first round this time. I mean, that's the reason why. Like, can he do any worse than he has in the past? You know, like fighters who have multiple losses on their record, they never fail to disappoint. And there's no saying that it can only get so bad. Yeah, but you know, if he shows that he's a bomb today, you know, this is what it is. I mean, it wouldn't change anything from today or from his previous fights. I mean, he's fought like a bum. So yeah, let's go in there and get chinned. Maybe just embrace the role of like some guy that you used for a tune-up fight. You know, it's kind of sad for a decent fighter like Craig. That's facts. That's facts. We need better treatment of these fighters so they don't get their heads smashed in. But let's see.
भोर भई दिन चढ़ गया मेरे
Here's a song that you guys can understand. And you'll realize why I'm so faithful.
O thou beloved of my heart and soul, I have no refuge save thee. I raise no voice at dawn saving thy commemoration and praise. O thou beloved of my heart and soul, I have no refuge save thee. I raise no voice at dawn saving thy commemoration and praise. Thy love encompasseth me, and thy grace is perfect. My hope is in thee. O God, give me, O God, give me a new life at every instant, and bestow upon me the breaths of the Holy Spirit at every moment. O God, give me, O God, give me a new life at every instant, and bestow upon me the breaths of the Holy Spirit at every moment, in order that I may remain steadfast in thy love, attain unto great felicity, in order that I may remain steadfast in thy love, attain unto great felicity, that I may perceive the light, perceive the manifest light, and be in the state of utmost tranquility. Oh, perceive the light, perceive the manifest light, and be in the state of utmost tranquility and submissiveness. Verily thou art the giver, the forgiver, the compassionate. Verily thou art the giver, the forgiver, the compassionate. Verily thou art the giver, the forgiver, the compassionate. Verily thou art the giver, the forgiver, the compassionate.
शमीशान निर्वाण रूपम् विभुं व्यापकं ब्रह्म वेद स्वरूपम् निजं निर्गुणं निर्विकल्पं निरीहम् चिदाकाशमाकाशवासं भजेऽहम् निराकारमोङ्कारमूलं तुरीयम् गिराज्ञानगोतीतमीशं गिरीशम् करालं महाकालकालं कृपालुम् गुणागार संसारपारं नतो तुषाराद्रिसङ्काशगौरम्
कबीरम् मनोभूत कोटि प्रभाश्री शरीरम् स्फुरन्मौलिकल्लोलिनी चारुगङ्गा लसद्भालबालेन्दुकण्ठे भुजङ्गा चलत्कुण्डलम् भ्रूसुनेत्रम् विशालम् प्रसन्नाननम् नीलकण्ठम् दयालम् मृगाधीशचर्माम्बरम् मुण्डमालम् प्रियम् शङ्करम् सर्वनाथम् भजामि प्रचण्डम् प्रकृष्टम् प्रगल्भम् परेशम् अखण्डम् अजम् भानुकोटिप्रकाशम् त्रयशूलनिर्मूलनम् शूलपाणिम् भजेऽहम् भवानीपतिम् भावगम् कलातीत कल्याण कल्पान्तकारी सदा सज्जनानन्ददाता पुरारी चिदानन्द सन्दोहमोहापहारी प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रभो मन्मथारी न यावत् उमानाथ पादारविन्दम् भजन्ति ह लोके परे वा नराणाम् न तावत् सुखम् शान्ति सन्तापनाशम् प्रसीद प्रभो सर्वभूताधिवासम् न जानामि योगं जपं नैव पूजाम् न तोऽहं सदा सर्वदा शम्भुतुभ्यम् जराजन्म दुःखौ गतातप्यमानम् प्रभो पाहि आपन्नमामीश शम्भो नमामीश
I mean, for the record, it's very simple. You know, this is my content. You know, if anybody threatens me with any legal action, just know that I have recordings myself. And I have proof, and I already have a team. And this is just absolute shit. Like, if I have to absolutely do this the old-fashioned way, which should just be showing up there and, you know, paying them a friendly visit, that would be an easy thing to do, to say the very least. It's not simple for you guys to understand that. But since I can't be hitting regular people on the street like Phantom. Phantom's no more than a bum that runs his mouth on the side of the street. And I hit somebody, I go to jail for 6 years because my hands are registered. And I hit you, I might as well hit you with the freaking baseball bat or a hammer or some shit, because I'm gonna get the same fucking charge. So I'm not planning on falling into physically hitting him. Nah, we're gonna handle this the old-fashioned way. But if he can feel free to throw hands with me. But he already said, man, he's afraid. He's afraid. Now some cookie puss can run his mouth like that it's exactly what I'm talking about, bro. He's a fake. He's a fraud. And I'm not gonna expose that. I'm gonna expose that, bro. I've already exposed that. He's a fraud. Hell, even T.Y. DeSantis, they know what's going on. Even T.Y. knows what's going on. And people want to call me T.Y. 2.0 or whatever. Nah. He knows what's going on. And there's a reason why he's not at the Phantom Zone. Now I'm starting to see it myself as well. Like these clowns, they're just not on that level. They don't have much stamina. They can't even keep up with the Tokenese. That's you don't even want to realize this is the boxing cuss, but I am no longer Tokenese, bro. So people need to stop calling me Tokenese. They really do. Because you guys brought this side out of me. To where I have to be this. I have to show this side of me. I have to show that I have that I am a devotee, and that you guys are just. You guys don't even know what devotee even means. You guys don't even know what devotion means. You guys don't know what faithfulness means. So you want to come after me about being a devotee? Please go ahead. Please go ahead and continue time after time after time after time. Because you can insult many things, Mr. Phantom, or Mrs. Phantom, as I should call him, because he sounds like a bitch. I don't want to give him the credit of calling him a man after the shit that he's pulled. I don't even recognize him as a content creator anymore. He's just he's like a turd that's getting ready to get flushed down a commode. He is like a tree in the middle of a wildfire. He's about to get burned all up. He just doesn't realize that he's in the middle of one. And I wonder whose fault that is. Is that, can you blame him? Will he have to blame his ego for his miscalculation? Because I have a feeling that that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to succumb to his stupidity and his ignorance, and he's going to find out that these YTBC streets are not for him. He's going to find out. He's also going to find out that he's not meant for this shit. You want to see what I'm doing is petty? Man, what you did was low. What he did was low. And him saying what he has said does not clear the fact of what he did was fucked up. And everything that I'm doing to him and everything that I'm doing to Kid, it's completely justified. And if you don't agree with that, then go be with their channel. And if you run your mouth, face the eradication yourself. I don't care. Because my quarrel is not with anyone outside of them too. And of course the thought of my potential opponent on September 14th and November 8th. You know, there's a lot of shit to get past. But as a devotee, I'm here to destroy. I'm not here to pretend. I'm here to be real. And I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. That's eradicate these clones. At all costs. At all costs. They're just not ready for this level of focus. They're not ready for this level of concentration. Nor would they be in a million lifetimes. They could prepare for years. They could watch me prepare. Then they could still do nothing about it. That's how good I am. However, you make things go past a certain point, like last night, it's just going to be a return to. It's not even going to be a return. It's going to get worse. It already has got worse. No, the moment I put that knife through my arm, I was like, oh well. But I thought about other people, of those fading out. So it is what it is, bro. I guess that's something that happens to your brain when you're going through something like that. So it's funny because now I know what needs to be done altogether. This is the final warning. This isn't a request. This is a cease or desist. This is a agree or perish. This is this is that final order. Because you pushed that point, and I have recordings as well. And I also have, I can hold multiple channels responsible for what happened last night. But I'm not going to be a cocky little bitch like that. No. I'm not going to take this out on that channel when I actually enjoy that channel after what has transpired over the past week or so. But you don't have to pretend with me that you know what's going on. You wouldn't know half of what's going on with me, anything regarding me. You can go up on the Joey Cannolis every single night. Every single night. It still would not matter that I would school you no matter where you are. But I know why Joey Cannoli took down that whole entire instance of that stream last night. You don't think I'm stupid. Because they knew what they were doing. They were no. So we'll see. We'll see who's laughing at the end of all this. Because I promise you, you're gonna regret ever fucking with me. You're gonna regret trying to throw that shit up. Because I have something that you don't have. And that's the ability to plan several steps ahead. You guys can't even think 2 seconds ahead of time, let alone planning a month ahead, or planning in general. You know, it's not my fault that people conduct themselves a certain way. I focus on my conduct. And I've done nothing wrong. The only thing I have done was return fire when I was fired at. It's that simple. I'm a really nice person. And like if you actually talk to me, I'm a very, very nice person. I'm an understanding person. I'll listen. I'll speak facts and logic. But this isn't a character. This is me. And if you don't, like, people thought that situation yesterday would just be all right, I guess. Nah. It seems like I have a lot more enemies. Perhaps because I saw exactly what happened over there at Joey Cannoli's yesterday, and the day and yesterday as well, or the day before as well. Sorry. Oh, and the thing with Joey Cannoli is, I don't know if you could ever fully elaborate this or ever fully explain this situation, because if something would have went wrong last night, they would have had to answer to somebody. That's exactly why he took that down. I would have bled out last night and died. Like, if I would have died yesterday, he that's exactly what he was avoiding. But unfortunately for him, I have recordings, and people who I also had watching that stream also have recordings. So if the cease and desist does not end, it's just gonna be a dumpster fire. It's just throw more trash in there and let it burn. People are conducting themselves in a trashy manner. So I'm gonna treat it like a dumpster fire. People think that what I'm doing was illegal. Da 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 da. Not illegal at all. But the facts are that if you guys want me to fight, I'm trying every way possible. Be assured that I'm trying every way possible to make sure I can be up there in Oak Creek, Wisconsin on September 14th. Yeah, I've had some shit happen in my past. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that reels through my head. That doesn't take away from my skill as a fighter. I'm more than 100% confident in my skills. But know that when I'm not boxing and when I'm not creating content, and even sometimes when I'm creating content, things get there's things going on in my head that aren't necessarily part of what's going on in front of me. If that makes sense. There's PTSD is a very finicky thing. You have triggers that make you think back on something. There's a lot of that. There's been a lot of that for weeks now. But I find solace in training. I find the focus in training. Fight wise, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to destroy. There's a lot of things that's going on though. Am I worried? Am I worried about my own performance? No. I would not. If anything, my opponent needs to focus on his performance. To be honest with you. I mean, I have no problem exposing these clones on a daily basis. However, there's a lot to be done. There's just a lot to be done. I mean, I'll expose these clowns every day leading up into the fight, and even afterwards, the day of and afterwards. I might say something in my post fight. The moral high ground is not by whom they see as faltering. No, the one who wins is the one who's standing at the end. I'm still standing. Yeah, I have some stuff going on up in my head, but I am still standing. And they think that they have won somehow, some way. But no, nah, not even close. You start a war, you finish it. And they're gonna learn this in a very, very horrible way. This is more than just a simple apology, A public apology is not what I was looking for. It was a list of terms that you don't comply with. That I have phase and phase of information. To enlighten you with. So It's just layers and layers, bro. It's like an onion. I could do 7 reveal parties if I wanted to. But it does not matter. They keep on inviting people up there that are really banned. They're letting people in the chat up there that are really banned. And it seems to me like some sort of collusion was going down yesterday at Joey Canola's. And according to my sources, somebody paid, somebody indeed paid to get me kicked off of that panel yesterday as well. So, without anything offensive being said, it was just a complete shit show. You know, like the only thing I put at the end was, you know, I just dropped the words that I know that he hates because he took a bribe. You know, I need that. I take a bribe because you can't handle the smoke. You want to bribe people because you can't handle my smoke? That's a bitch move. That is a bitch move. You can't handle my smoke, so you want to bribe somebody to get me put off the panel? Oh, I can sit backstage, I could do this, I could do that. But the fact of the matter is that somebody's willing to take a bribe to take me off, they're full of it. Because I didn't break no TOS. I didn't break any rules. I was defending myself against people who are being rather unfair and biased. And then when people spoke out of line and interrupting me, I told them, well, how are you relevant in this situation? How are you relevant in this conversation? And the fact of the matter is that relevancy be damned. Relevancy be damned to them clowns. Because first off, they can't even spell relevancy. First off, they can't even be, they don't even know what relevant is. So how can they know how to spell it? People think they can just dive in without bringing any facts and logic in the conversation and just interrupt. I'm willing to keep on pursuing this to the end of time now. But this pursuit is only going to end in a very horrendous way. Very horrendous. May God have mercy on these clowns. Because they're going to need all of his mercy by the time I'm right there on them. They're going to need all the Lord's good work because they're going to need them. I'm telling you. But God is not going to be with the wicked. God is with the faithful. God is with the devout. God is with the devotees, not with the sinners like you guys. You know, that's the part, that's what Phantom K All them clowns don't understand. God will not back you if you're not conducting yourself right. I'm fine. I am tight with my gods, but Phantom is not tight with his. The fact of the matter is, when you meet your maker, whomever it may be, you have to realize that you can't say I was told by others to do this. You can't tell me. You can't tell him that. You have to respect. You got to accept responsibility for every single thing you have done. It says even in the holy books that, you know, they're gonna, if you're in the book of life, if you're in the book of life truly, and are permitted to heaven, and these are not the people that are going to be permitted to heaven. These are the guys. These are going to be the people that burn in hell, and it is going to be my personal pleasure to give them an advance on that, because I'm going to show them exactly what hell looks like in advance. And it's all about education here, for not only the followers, my devout soldiers of the Peshwa army. You know, I'm trying to set an example here. I'm trying to show you guys the bar of not being screwed with, of not allowing people to try to get over on you, no matter how embarrassing things may seem. That you keep on fighting and you overcome. You know, a lot of people, they don't know what Peshwa is. Well, let me tell you about Peshwas. And if you're really serious, I would listen. Peshwas were leaders of the Maratha Empire. Even the emperor was held secondary to the Peshwa position, and a lot of Peshwas would die very quickly. Only few of them could live more than 2 years. I believe the longest Peshwas lived reigned for 20 to 30 years apiece, and that's between two of them. And yeah, that's exactly what it is. I believe Shiva Patri Maharaj, and we also had Balaji Baji Rao as well, whom on the battlefield, his father on the battlefield was undefeated. Balaji Baji Rao, he wasn't as good as his father, but he had an interesting situation. You know, he was one of the few Peshwas that lived more than 5-10 years. Why do Peshwas usually die? Why? Because they were at battle constantly. If they did not die on the field, they would die of sickness, you know, and shit like that, because they just keep on moving and they wouldn't rest. You know, people don't realize that tenacity. They don't realize that motivation. The how much weight to bear in a position like that. It's not quite the kingship that one would look for on the day to day. Because people think about kings living for years and years and years once they take over. You know, majority of the Peshas died in battle, man, saving their own guys. Some of them died in victory. You know, and some. In the term Pesha, in 1560 or in 1761. I'd say 1758 through 1761. The name Pesha kind of went between two guys. You had Balaji Baji Rao and Sadashiv Rao. Sadashiv, he was Balaji Baji Rao's cousin brother, and he basically had that honor as well. But everybody knew that the line of succession would go from Balaji Baji Rao to his son, either his son Vishwas or Mahaja Rao, which ended up taking over eventually. Because Vishwas, who was let out on that campaign, in that epic campaign, the oldest son of Balaji Baji Rao, he ended up dying in that whole entire conflict. And if Sadashiv would have made it out himself, he perhaps would have been a Peshwa. But he decided to fight there and go in destroyer mode because he made a promise to Balaji Baji Rao that after unifying an army in India, because he had to travel from Pune all the way up to the north in Panipat, right? And yeah. The facts are that Peshwas aren't afraid to die in fulfilling their objectives. That's what the moral of the whole entire story is. Because if you're afraid of death, what are you alive for? Every single moment, be seen from the sign of the divine. And seeing how you guys conducted yourselves sickens me, to say the very least. Eradication of clowns has always been the top priority in this situation. But explaining reasons it's just rather retarded, man. Some people are just rather ignorant and just stupid and need to quit. Need to quit while they're ahead. They need to quit while they're ahead. Because they just keep on. They kept the pursuit up. They keep the pursuit up. Well, they don't keep in the pursuit up. I'm the one on the offensive. But it's up to me to respond. It's up to my Peshwa army, my devout soldiers, my devout followers. To honor this as well. If you join them, you're not, you don't know about devotion. You don't know about loyalty. It's easy work cooking these foods. Easy work every single day. Every single day. So let's listen into some ramen. Let's listen to some ramen.
अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण भवभयहरण वन्दित चरण भवभयहरण वन्दित चरण रघुकुलभूषण राजीवलोचन रघुकुलभूषण राजीवलोचन आदिनारायण अनन्त शयन आदिनारायण अनन्त शयन सच्चिदानन्द सत्यनारायण सच्चिदानन्दा सत्यनारायण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण आत्मा राम आनन्दरमण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण भवभयहरण वन्दितचरण भवभयहरण वन्दितचरण रघुकुलभूषण राजीवलोचन रघुकुलभूषण राजीवलोचन आदिनारायणानन्तशयन आदिनारायणानन्तशयन सच्चिदानन्दा सत्यनारायण सच्चिदानन्दा सत्यनारायण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण भवभयहरण वन्दितचरण भवभयहरण वन्दितचरण रघुकुलभूषण राजीवलोचन रघुकुलभूषण राजीवलोचन आदिनारायणानन्तशयन आदिनारायणानन्तशयन सच्चिदानन्दा सत्यनारायण सच्चिदानन्दा सत्यनारायण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण भवभयहरण वन्दितचरण भवभयहरण वन्दितचरण रघुकुलभूषण राजीवलोचन रघुकुलभूषण राजीवलोचन आदिनारायणानन्तशयन आदिनारायणानन्तशयन सच्चिदानन्दा सत्यनारायण सच्चिदानन्दा सत्यनारायण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण आत्मा रामानन्दरमण
All right then. So we're gonna continue as we're going to get off this stream here, and I'm gonna get back on in a little bit to respond on other channels as well, and also make a. Of course, I have more content that's coming out today, and in the form of shorts and things of that nature. So look out for that content right there. It's a very interesting idea. So I'm more than happy to have this content uploaded to you guys. Enjoy it. So that being said, this is the Boxing Peshwa, and I'll see you at the battlefield very soon.
चमके सितारे देखो हमारे शत्रु तो सारे हारे जय हो। हम वो सिपाही जो है सदा ही रूप शिवा का धारे जय हो। हे आज अंधेरे छटे हैं, कम हुए हैं घटे हैं, कल जो दुश्मन यहाँ थे आज पीछे हटे हैं। गाती ये धरती है, गाता ये अंबर है, गाती है सारी हवा। तेरे मन में शिवा, मेरे मन में शिवा, सांसों में शिवा, प्राणों में शिवा, हर घड़ी में शिवा, हर दिशा में शिवा आज गूंजा हुआ है। जय जय शिवा। तेरे मन में शिवा, मेरे मन में शिवा, सांसों में शिवा, प्राणों में शिवा, हर घड़ी में शिवा, हर दिशा में शिवा आज गूंजा हुआ है। जय जय शिवा। तेरे मन में शिवा।
मराठी मातीचा छत्रपती सह्याद्रीचा आठवे शिवाजी राजा आज गा वंदितो तुम्हा शिवराया राहू दे कृपेची छाया आठवे शिवाजी राजा आज गा। सारी दीवारें भी सारी तलवारें भी तुमने दुश्मन की अब तोड़ दी है। आई थी आंधियां जिस दिशा से यहाँ उस दिशा मोड़ती है। पार उतरना ही था ये तो करना ही था ये तो होना ही था। सुन ले भाऊ, उनको जाना ही था हमको आना ही था ये तो होना था भाऊ। हाँ देश भी आज अपना है, देश पे राज अपना है, अपना ही तो सिंहासन है और जो है ताज अपना है। हिम्मत की अग्नि में लोहा पिघलता है, विश्वास हमको हुआ। तेरे मन में शिवा, मेरे मन में शिवा, सांसों में शिवा, प्राणों में शिवा, हर घड़ी में शिवा, हर दिशा में शिवा आज गूंजा हुआ है। जय जय शिवा। तेरे मन में शिवा, मेरे मन में शिवा, सांसों